Okay. My first live in a while. In a long while. Welcome to the full moon ceremony ritual for the Leo full moon. I thought I could turn the camera the other way, but I cannot, so we're gonna do it this way, and I'm excited anyway. So it's almost 10 p.m. here in New York. I'm gonna sit back. Let me get here so you could see. Hello everyone, welcome. Ah! Everything is falling apart. Okay, I have this thing on the back here to cover the back, and it is falling on me. So welcome to the Leo full moon. Hello everyone, welcome to Miracles Within Us. I'm Melissa Miranda. I'm excited to be here with you today, and I have a few things here with me. I have some of my plants here with me as well to help with the energies of this full moon. I felt very inclined to show up here today with you and to do a full moon ceremony with you. And some things you may want: candles, incense, journals, a book, something of the sort. I have here my journal, and as we go along later on in our ritual, I'm going to channel some messages and questions for us to kind of reflect on. So I'm excited to see how that goes, actually. So this is my night gear right now, and I'm really, 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 really feeling a lot and amazing energy stepping forward right now in support of this ritual. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the sage, and I have some sage in here. Excuse me. And here we go. And the intention is to clear the space with this smoke, with this sage, with this fire, and with the aroma. I thank you for being here with me in this beautiful full moon, cleansing and clearing all that no longer serves us, stepping forward and moving up into our divine self. I cleanse all that is not me. I release all that is not me, and I embrace all that is me. I call back my power now. I call it back now, and I welcome my power with grace, love, and abundance. And so it is. I cleanse this space for everyone watching, whether live or not, that you are clear, cleansed. You are in alignment with yourself. And if there's anything that is attached to you that is not you, let it go. And may that be a very easy, beautiful process for you. Wonderful. And if there's anything that you feel that you want to release at this moment, I ask that you send it forward to this smoke and let it wash away. Let it blow away. Let it rinse away. Wonderful. Okay, so I would like us to begin with breath. So we're gonna do 4 breaths. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in through the nose, and we're gonna exhale through the mouth. And when we exhale through the mouth, we want to release it all out, and we want to do it slowly. We don't wanna And you want to kind of hear that and feel your center emptying out, and not feeling afraid to release all that air, right? Because that is allowing ourselves to trust in the process of engaging our whole core, but also engaging our breath. And breath is so vital to us. It is what brings us here. It's one of the main things of being a human here on earth is our breath. So here we go. I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Slowly. Empty it all out. Breathe in. Let it go. Breathe in. Let it go. One more time. In. Let it go. Now return to normal breathing. Just allow your body to feel that feeling of relaxation. Let yourself feel that ease with the breath. Right? As we step into this Leo full moon that is about fire, right? Our Leo energy is fire, is lion, it's look at me, I'm the center, right? And we are stepping into that in the full moon. And so all of our being is coming to the forefront to be seen. So everything is becoming a reflection. So if we see everything around us as reflections right now, it will give us huge clues as to what it is we need to work on and what it is that's working for us at the same time, right? As we can evaluate that in our life at this very moment in time. The energies that I am feeling, I'm not an astrologer, okay? I just tap into energy. The energy that is moving forward right now is there is this like huge ending occurring. And it's an ending of the old self. And we've probably been hearing this a lot, and it's because it is what is actually happening right now. There is a universal death to the old self, and we are in a grieving process and a rebirthing process at this moment in time. And this full moon in Leo is allowing us to do that rebirthing process and also get out of the old and completely leave the old. And as we step into who we are authentically, and as we embrace that being, the being of ourselves more in that, we are going to allow ourselves to experience things that feel almost unreachable, unattainable. The energy right now is so potent when it comes to allowing us to really eliminate what is not working for us and start allowing the intuitive nature, the little nudges come up and show us what is actually happening, right? We're getting the call within. You might be feeling at this time strong feelings either in your heart, your throat, or your solar plexus energy areas, right? These chakra areas. You're going to feel a lot of energy during this time based on what it is that you're working on, right? So if you are working on your will, if you are working on your strength, if you are trying to go towards a goal of being more assertive, more in that sense of worthiness, desirability, you're going to feel a lot in your solar plexus and in your heart. If you are feeling things around, I need to be more vocal, I need to express myself, I want to be seen for who I am. If you're feeling that, you're gonna feel a lot of sensations in the throat. You're gonna feel it in your heart, in your chest area. You may even feel it in your back if it's a lot of childhood wounds. And also right here in your arms, if you're having, I'll show you here, if you are having any pain along here, right, your shoulders, under your armpit, that's deep sadness, okay? And right now, our bodies are going to feel a little more sensitive. So as we touch our body, what are the places that are feeling sensitive? Because they are going to give us clues as to um, where is some stuck energy, and that can really allow us to break free out of the old self and step into the more authentic Leo energy self that we are leading into in this full moon. We are all feeling this. If you have Leo placements, you're going to feel it even more intensely. And based on where you are in your healing journey, this may feel like a real beautiful, magical time, or it could feel like a really smack in the face. Either way, embrace what is happening, endure what you need to endure, face what you need to face. See what it is that is being reflected to you at this time. This is going to be the greatest gift you give yourself, okay? If you allow yourself to do that for you, you're going to open up a lot of venues, a lot of opportunities, a lot of things coming your way, okay? Because you are going to open your energy. If you are feeling tension in your heart, in your throat, in your solar plex, anywhere in your body, and you're not listening to that piece, or you're trying to shove it away, or you're maybe, doing unhealthy behaviors, whatever it may be, just be real with yourself. This is not like to make yourself wrong. I'm not here to criticize you, and you shouldn't be criticizing yourself, okay? Allow yourself to just be truthful with yourself so you can know how to move forward in your own life. Because if not, you are going to just manipulate and gaslight yourself and everyone else around you. And to tell you the truth, no one's going to tolerate that moving forward into this new era. Okay, the only people who are going to play with those rules are people who want to continue manipulating, people who are going to want to continue that gaslighting game. And the truth is that most people who are in that energy of manipulation and gaslighting, and all of those things, is just because they have unhealed wounds that they're not facing. Okay, and we do not want to be those people, so that's why we face those things, so that we can step into our authenticity. That was a tongue twister. That was funny, right? Our authenticity, I can't say the word right now, and that's okay. Right, as we step more into that and being our full self, right, our authentic self, our full blown amazing self that we are, that we're all meant to be, as we step into that, all those other things will start to fade away, okay? And we really get to heal our wounds. This full moon in Leo can and will, for those of us who have not faced it, childhood wounds will come to the surface. And you can embrace that moment by listening to your inner self, by giving compassion to your inner self, the little child in you. What was it that the inner child in you needed from the authorities in your life, the ones that were there to protect you, the ones that were there and for whatever reason could not? Let go of blame and all of that, and just give yourself what it is you needed in that moment now, right? So if the moment required for some attention, right? Just wanted to be heard, then start speaking out loud to yourself what you want to be heard. Start journaling it in your journal, right? Start documenting it in some way so that you can feel seen and seen by you. This is a time, this Leo energy is about self. And the more we can embrace that from not a selfish perspective, not like ego, ooh, me. No, a self that is inclusive. It's a self that is aware. I am a divine being walking this earth, and so is all the beings around, right? And as I can accept that for me, I can accept that for others. It changes the relationship in which we have with one another. Completely, 100%. And if you don't believe me, just try it and you'll start seeing how it starts shifting your relationships. And it either is going to shift the relationships you're currently in, or you're going to start moving into more healthier relationships in your life. Okay, so I'm going to take a card from this deck of messages that I've channeled over time. And let's see what message we kind of get for us today on this beautiful full moon in Leo. Okay, there's two here actually. So the first one we have is angels are with you. Invite them to support you. Number 4. Can you see that? And then the other card we have time in nature. The trees have a message for you. And we have number 1212. I've been seeing 1212 all day today. Like all day today I've been seeing 1212, and now 1212 came out. Confirmation. The trees have a message to share with you. Spending time in nature. You like my little tree drawing? Besides the point. What I'm feeling here is call in divine support. Nature, our ancestors, our angels, right? This is deep. And it's even telling us at this time, connect with trees specifically. Trees. And let me tell you, I've been having dreams with trees. I've been having lots of dreams of fire. I've been having lots of dreams of walking, going through doors. And you may also find yourself in those scenarios. Call on your angels, call on your spirit guides to guide you through these journeys that you're going through in your sleep. Okay, I don't know why that came up, but I felt like that is something for someone to hear. Okay, so time in nature. Okay, go to the trees, speak to them. They are whispering beautiful messages into your ear. And this number 1212, look up the angel number 1212 and the number 4. Okay, and anyone who knows me knows that 4s are my number. And then I've been seeing 1212 all day. This is too divine for me. At this time, and I am sure it is for all as well. Okay, so we're gonna take out some other messages. Listen, can I put this here so you can see it? Can you? You can't really see it, right? I tried. Okay, I'm excited to see what messages we are getting, and then after this I want to channel the questions, and then I would like us to do a journaling together based on those questions. I have my journal here, and it's to, I want to do this with you. I can sit here and tell you what to do, like, oh, this is how you can um, celebrate the full moon, or I can do it with you. And I don't know, I just feel like doing it with you. So thank you for being here with me. And I'm trying to get a better setup, but this is what I got right now. So here we go. So let's see, angels, beings of light. What would you like to share with all of us at this time? Please provide us with the most divine message. Thank you. Way too many cards. I'm gonna take the ones that like showed themselves. So like this one showed itself. This one showed itself. I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna just leave them there for a second. And let's see. Angels, beings of, wow, another card. Oh wow, flipping over, flipping over. Some people might be flipping out. It's full moon. It's kind of funny. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Your life is a canvas. Active earth. So this is the activation of earth. Look how beautiful this is. All paths lead home. Empathic starseed. Okay. I am speaking to really divine beings right now, and I want to say thank you for being here with me doing this beautiful ritual ceremony of the full moon in Leo. You are very powerful, okay? With your life is a canvas. This is literally saying that I know you've been through a lot, and there is like so much things that has happened, and you're just like exhausted, tired, and just like, when are my things gonna come in? When is that gonna happen? And with this card, it's like, start putting things on that canvas, because whatever you are putting on that canvas, my beautiful soul, oh yeah, you're going to activate a new earth for yourself. Okay, you're going to attract that. And don't worry about what it is, because all paths lead home. Okay, because you are the amazing star seed that you're meant to be, and it's time for you to be that here, which means that you're supposed to bring in the light. You're supposed to bring in that divine cosmic energy of light from the stars. And you may be feeling like at night that you may not remember your dreams specifically, but you know that things are happening because you're feeling different every time you're waking up, or like every few days and things like that, because you're activating as you are creating your new canvas. Okay, so this is a time that to not let yourself get distracted with the pains of the past. I know that they're there, and it sometimes is very consuming mentally, emotionally, and sometimes it's even in our physical proximity, right? It's around us. And angels and the spirit is calling you and is giving you so much strength right now to shift your energy from literally focusing on all those things, withdrawing your energy, withdrawing your attention. And it's important that the word that I keep here is withdrawing, taking out your energy from that worry, from that, and take it out and bring your energy back into you, and start creating what the life that you want for you, right? And if you don't know what you want, that's okay too. Go start with simple things. Like, what would you like your day to look like every day? What would you like to feel like every day? Right? Go feel into that energy. Right? And sometimes it's like, I have no idea. I just don't want to wake up feeling sad, or I don't want to wake up always feeling tired and dreading my day. Shift things around. Okay? One of the things that I've started recently, and you may laugh, whatever, I don't care. If it helps you like it helps me, I don't mind being the fool out here. Um, I send myself every night a WhatsApp message for me to listen to in the morning. And my intention, whatever comes out, like my intention at that moment is to, when I wake up, to set an intention for that day. So it's like whatever is needed, right? And every time is different. So I can't tell you it's the same every time, right? Like, oh, welcome to the full moon, right? You're welcoming yourself. You start loving yourself the way in which you show up for all those that you love. Start showing up for yourself in that way as well. And anyone who knows me well enough knows that I like little cute little things like messages and little voice memos and little love notes and things like that. So I do it to myself. I give it to myself now. And it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. And I feel like that is a part of like creating your own canvas. Is I'm creating love in my environment. That's the point of that. Is to create a loving environment in a way that I'm not waiting or wanting someone else to give me something. I'm already that, right? So what I'm feeling with this message is step into your power. Okay? And if we put this message, okay, with this message that we have previously here, okay? The angels are with you. Invite them to support you, okay? And time in nature, talking to the trees, there's a message there for you, right? So it's like, if you're questioning a lot around what's going on for you, go into nature. Okay, nature has a message for you. Okay, and if you can't go out into nature for whatever reason, if you have a plant, connect with your plant. And if you don't have a plant, maybe if you can get one. If not, there's a tree outside, there's a plant outside. Start connecting, start building a relationship. Show up for that plant. Give it food, give it rich soil. Give it an exchange of loving, beautiful words. It will give you messages. It will support you and give you energy. Everything has life, okay? So connect to your trees, connect to your plants, connect to nature, connect to the animals. There's messages everywhere for you at this time. Angels are just waiting for you to invite them in, okay? Wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little sip of my tea here. So give me a moment. And I love this cup. It says, "Be a unicorn in a sea of horses." Perfect for me. Okay, so now let's take out some of the tarot and see what the tarot messages are for us. Okay, a card already flipped out. A major arcana, the Tower in reverse. Yeah. That's actually really amazing. And the light just started flickering. I don't know if you picked up on that. And when I said it's a good thing, and I felt like that was confirmation, like, yes. Did you see that again? Did it pick up on? I don't know if it's picking up on it, but it flickered again. Every time I'm saying the yes. Okay. Let's focus here. Angels, beings of light, what would you like to share at this time for all of us for this beautiful Leo full moon? I ask for the most divine, highest message for all of us watching. Thank you. Okay. So we have here the Tower card that fell out first when we first started shuffling in reverse. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. And then we have, this is the Innocent, also known as the Fool in the traditional tarot. Okay. Okay. This is actually quite a reading. The Tower reverse is, and it came out flying out, and I felt like it came out flying out like, hey, this has happened already. This is a good thing. It may have seemed at first like, oh no, things are falling apart. And then it's like, oh yeah, things are falling apart. This is good because I need something to change here, even if it's falling apart. And what's so cool, look at this. He has the full moon in his mouth. You see that? And so this is what this looks like upside down. That's how it came out. And it's very interesting because I am feeling, for a lot of us, a lot of throat, heart chakra stuff, and it has to do with grieving. And a part of that grieving is like what I said earlier around grieving the old self, grieving all of those things, right? The sadnesses, all the pains, and now stepping forward and like, I don't really know who this new version of me is yet. And so that's this back and forth. So I feel this energy here of like, I don't know how to express. So there's this sense of fear. Okay, and what I feel with this card is, even though you're afraid, show up. Even though you are afraid, show up. Show up just for you. Okay? Show up for you because you have overcome the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is that energy, this energy of crying over spilled milk, right? Crying over spilled milk is that energy of it's gone and you're still crying over it, and there's nothing else you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to reverse that, right? It's done, it's on the ground, it's exposed. So whatever this tower thing was is exposed. But it is so liberating because both the Tower and the Five of Cups were in reverse, and to me that is showing overcoming the hardship of it. You overcome the hardship of the Tower moment. You're gonna overcome the moment of the spilled milk, feeling like opportunities are like falling out of your hands. You're just like, oh my God, how did that just happen? How did that just fall apart for me? That energy is washing away. We are stepping into the full energy, this innocent energy. This is the zero of the tarot. The very first card, it's the zero. It's just starting all over again. All over again. Right? So look at this card. This snake is protecting this orb. This orb is you. This snake, I feel, is all of the lessons you've learned Sorry, trying to grab. All of the lessons you've learned from the tower, from the heartbreaks, from the grieving, from the losses, right? From all the times of feeling manipulated, whatever it was. The lessons is the snake, and it is protecting the orb in the middle, which is you. So this is you. You are carrying forth your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience is coming with you. And inside, your purity is shining, it's illuminating. You've already learned all you needed to learn with these lessons. So when someone tries to come and manipulate you in a way in which would cause you to have a tower moment, that would cause you to feel like you've lost opportunities, any of those things, whenever you feel that energy coming towards you, you will know now how to respond. And you will respond from the space of your true enlightenment. Your true enlightenment. Like, that is beautiful. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. So, this full moon in Leo, there's a lot that has already come forward with the energies, and we haven't even done like the journaling part yet, okay, which is where you're gonna get in tune with you and I'm gonna get in tune with me, and we're gonna allow that energy to magnify for us. So putting these messages together, what it is, what I am getting energetically is, yes, there may be times where you're still finding yourself emotionally overwhelmed during this full moon time. You're gonna feel overwhelmment. Thank you. Right, you're gonna feel the overwhelmment, and your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team, God and the universe is supporting you at this time. Invite them in to support you on this journey of turning and seeing what is actually in front of you, releasing all of the stuff that was deterring you, distracting you, causing you to feel like you're losing your mind, right? With the Tower and the Five of Cups, you know, I do feel a sense for some of us, it's very hard, like an emotional. And in the Five of Cups energy, there's a couple, and then there's the cup, right? And then there's this divine, beautiful bird coming in, and then there's two fishes popping out, okay? The energy that I'm feeling with this is like, this was some, I feel like it had a lot to do with the matters of the heart, okay? Something came to the surface and it really struck your heart. And it may have felt like it really knocked you down, like did not know how you were gonna like feel good about yourself again, or feel like just happy again. And the energies right now with the angels and the spirit and the beautiful ancestors and all the beautiful energy stepping forward right now, they're saying, hey, do not dismay. We've seen you suffer. We've seen the pain. You had to go through some really tough lessons. Please learn those lessons so you don't repeat the pattern. So now you can step into what is rightfully yours, all the abundance, all that loving relationships, all of that to bring towards you. Okay? This is beautiful. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to burn some more sage, so we continue to cleanse the air. I love just watching. It's so beautiful. Use this flame as a meditation to let go of all. With this fire, I let everything that is not me burn away. Thank you, and so it is. I love the smell of sage. Wonderful. Sometimes we just need to take in the moment and not just rush to the next one, right? I'm going to take a sip of my tea again, and then I'm going to channel the questions. I'm really excited. I've never done this before, and I'm going to do this live. So, okie dokie. New starts for all of us, huh? I'm just allowing myself to be guided. And I heard that as soon as I was starting to channel some questions. And so I'm trusting that, and I'm trusting that the questions are going to come through because I have no idea. This is Jamaica tea, hibiscus. Delicious. I love it. And I get the flour myself, the dry flour, and I make it myself, so there's no added nothing to it, just water. I love it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask the angels and beings of light to guide me at this time. And I want to invite you to do the same. I want to invite you to take out a piece of paper and a pen or whatever, or wherever you can write something down. And take a moment right now. I'm going to get quiet in a moment. And while that happens, I'm going to allow whatever comes up, come up, and I'm going to write it down. And I want you to do the same. I want you to ask your soul right now, what questions will guide me to my highest self right now? And see what comes up for you. Even that's a wonderful question. Just thought about that. Okay, so I'm gonna just let myself kind of be, and you get to witness that being, and I allow you to do the same. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a color I'm drawn to. I'm really drawn to the green. It's my favorite color. Green and pink. Okay. I got one down. Let's see how many questions come up. Okay. One more question I'm feeling. Oh, maybe I could fit it on this same card. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully you have your questions, and um, I will start with these. I'm going to take out my journal, my new journal I got for myself for my birthday. Okay, great. And okay. So the first question I got here, and you can choose to answer these questions or not, but these are just divine questions that I got right now. And I must say I was a little nervous, so at some point I felt like, I'm like, oh, what am I feeling? Right? So the first question I have here is, what have you learned about yourself this past year? What lessons will you take with you? Right? So this is a great question. I feel like I asked that question twice, actually. What have you learned about yourself this past year? Like in the past year, reflecting from the last full moon in Leo, which was last year this time, to this full moon, what have you learned about yourself? Right? What were some of the lessons that you've learned? Right? And I keyword about yourself. This is a we are stepping into a higher level of understanding of the self. We are not pointing fingers and blaming anymore. Okay? So we have to go inward and start reflecting on ourselves. We are the creators of our own world. Okay? And as tough as that sounds at times, it's what we're doing. Okay, so what have you learned about yourself this past year? What lessons will you take with you? So I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to actually journal on that with you. Okay, so I'm just going to write my answer down. So give me like a minute or two. And I invite you to do the same. I'll read the questions one more time just so you have it. I'm not done writing. What have you learned about yourself this past year? What lessons will you take with you? Okay. Okay, I think I'm complete. I hope you are as well, and if not, you can pause and um, continue for the next one. Okay, next question. If you were to do anything right now, what would it be and why? So if you could do anything right now, like right now, if you could do anything right now, what would it be and why? And I want you to go a little deep with that. I don't want you to just be like, oh, I would just be relaxing or I would just be feeling good. Go a little deeper. And the reason why I'm saying go a little deeper, because the deeper you go, the more richer you know. Like the richer you go into your energy in the question, the richer the response you're going to have, which is going to give you a lot more insight for you. Okay? Remember that you're doing this for you. There's no one here that's going to grade this. I'm not going to go to your house and say you did this right, you did this wrong. No, this is for you. We're showing up for ourselves. Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it? Like, doesn't it? Okay. So if you could do anything right now, what would it be and why? Okay, if you could do anything right now, what would it be and why? Okay, so I'm going to answer that question for myself, and I invite you to join me in this. Okay. How did that go for you? I'll read the question again. If you could do anything right now, what would it be and why? All right. So if you could do anything right now, what would it be and why? I'm not a singer, but sometimes I think I can. I guess I answered that question a little bit, right? If I could kind of do anything, be anything. That was funny, right? Okay, great. And I think the third question I wrote is very similar to the first question. So I feel as if um, that first question is important, but we must answer it again. Okay, so here we go. Third question is, what are some things you've learned about yourself? Right, very similar to the first question, which was, what have you learned about yourself in the past year, right? But this is more just in general. What are some things you've learned about yourself? Okay, and that could be anything, right? And again, go deeper. Don't do surface, because you're only going to surface yourself through this. If you surface, if you go deep, you're gonna go deep like yourself. Okay, so what are some things you learned about yourself, right? Like, I'm learning that I, even though can do things, a lot of things at once, I'm great at multitasking. I could do this, I could do that, I could get a lot of things done. It it isn't what I like. I like to do one thing at a time, and some more like, okay, let me be real, like two things at a time, right? Like one and two, but not to have here, 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 and then my energy be completely split, and then I just feel like I forget the most simplest things, like drinking water and going to the bathroom, right? I know some of you may be laughing about that one, but I'm sure you find yourself in that as well. Okay, so what are some things you've learned about yourself, right? And I feel like I want to add a piece to that. And it's not a part of the question, but it's something to add. And if you can take what you've learned, like all these things you've learned about yourself, if you can take them and love yourself through them, that could be an amazing healing journey for you. Amazing healing journey for you, because you could really overcome those fears of feeling insecure, feeling like I can't do this, or whatever the case may be. You start stepping into, I can, even though I'm afraid. I'm nervous, but I'm still going to show up, right? Okay, so what are some things you've learned about yourself? So I'm going to take a moment and journal again, and I hope you do the same. Okay, I'm done. I hope you are as well. And the question was, what are some things you've learned about yourself, right? And if you can add that little piece of loving yourself through it, that would be lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, that was a lot of fun for me. To be able to do something completely new with you. Um, like this is new. I haven't been on a live in a long time, and especially something very just not sure where it's gonna go. I really enjoyed channeling the questions for the full moon. I'll see where that takes me as we go along on this journey together. I really enjoyed being able to do the full moon with you. And we're not done yet, but just wanted to share this right now. I wanted to share some of my appreciation with you because this is beautiful, and I'm very, very appreciative to be here, and I'm so glad I showed up. And I know it's because your energy is fueling me. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to burn some more sage. You can, anything you know about me, I love burning sage. I love burning palo santo and incense and things like that. I like the element of smoke and fire. I also like the element of water. I like all the elements, to be quite honest. Right? It's a part of understanding our nature, right? You just start to fall in love with all that is nature. Okay, so beautiful, wonderful. And I hope those questions were gave you some things to reflect on, and hopefully you came up with some good questions. If you did come up with any really good questions and you feel inclined to share them, please share them below, because I would like to see what you come up with, because I want to also grow. This, for me, right now, is not just me trying to tell you stuff. It's me doing the stuff with you and together and learning and exchanging how we can. So I am really excited to be having exchanges. So if you feel inclined to share your questions, please do. Okay? Before we end, I would like us to go into just a deep moment of reflection. To take a moment at this time. So I'm going to walk you through a little like guided meditation. Okay, so I ask that you get comfortable, right? I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to have some more of my tea. Hmm. Nice and cold. Okay. I invite you to get comfortable and to just allow yourself to be. I'll be closing my eyes and opening my eyes and allowing myself to just flow. Whatever comes through, comes through. And I am open and receptive to that. And I hope that you are as well. I call upon the angels and beings of light, God and the universe, all those of the light. I call upon you now to surround us all with your presence. Guide us on this journey of life. Guide us. I ask that you take a deep breath in and release. I would like you to visualize a beam of light coming down from the sky towards your crown of your head. I want you to see this beam of light coming towards you, and as it comes closer and closer towards your crown, you feel more and more at peace and safe, knowing that this is divine, pure, loving light. Allow that light to touch your crown and allow that beautiful liquid light to fall upon your crown down like lava, just flowing down like water, flowing down your face, down, down, down towards your throat. And as it goes down, it's illuminating everything it touches. It gets bright, it looks vibrant and healthy. And it continues to go down, down, down towards your heart. And as it engages with your heart, you feel a sense of peace, a sense of ease. And as you allow that light to merge, you feel like a circle going clockwise, swirling inside of you in your heart center. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's consuming your chest. And now it's coming outwards, out of your body, and it's spinning and spinning, and this is your beautiful light merging with the light above. Take in a deep breath and let it go. Now allow this light to continue to go down, down, down towards your solar plexus, your stomach, your navel. Allow that energy to go down, down, down towards your sacral. Allow it to go towards your sex and illuminate you. Awaken your creativity, your flow to life. Awaken your pleasure. Allow that beautiful light to continue to go down, down, down your legs, down, down towards the earth, shooting out of the soles of your feet, down towards the earth, going through the soil. See this light piercing through the earth with grace and ease. Hear the earth, hear the ground. Welcome this light in. Now allow that light to connect with the center of the heart of Mother Earth. And as it connects, you take a moment in silence. And you hear the heartbeat of the Mother Earth. And as the beat gets louder and louder in you, you feel beautiful Mother Earth giving her energy to this beautiful light. And now that light is merging together, swirling in love, shooting back up through the earth, up through the earth, up to the soles of your feet. And you welcome this beautiful light in, and the beautiful Mother Earth in, and you welcome this beautiful energy. And as it comes into you, you feel a sense of ease, you feel a sense of glory, you feel a sense of bliss and joy. And allow that beautiful energy to continue to come up, 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 up your legs, up through your sex, up towards your navel and solar plexus, up, meeting in the heart. And in the heart there is this sacred union between the light of above, the earth's love, and your pure light. And this union comes together, and as it merges together, all that is not of the light dissipates. All illnesses, all sickness, all pain starts to dissolve now. We declare that now. And we embrace the fullness of who we are. And we allow that light to continue to radiate and get bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, expanding out of our physical body, into the room, into the home, into the community, expanding outward into the countries. Now consume yourself with the earth. Now expand yourself beyond the earth into the galaxy. See all the planets, see the earth. See all there is out there. And continue to open yourself out, 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 out you go. Take in a deep breath. Let it go. Now bring back your energy, bring back all that, knowing that you are all. Bring back your energy, come back into your body. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Move your shoulders, move your chest. Open your hips up. Allow your body to move in whatever movement it wants to do right now, as it is now emerging with the light. Let it create space in you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here with me. I am so appreciative of your time, of your energy, and for us exchanging this beautiful time together. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful full moon in Leo. And I will be sharing videos as they come along, as I am being inspired to. And I have no idea what that's going to look like. And I am excited about that. And that is a big energy stepping into for a lot of us, if we could embrace that. we will allow a lot of beautiful things to step forward. So, thank you for being with me. And until the next time, I love you unconditionally. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.